Whoa.
You're right. You're right. Hi everybody, I'm Chad.
Hi, I'm Karen.
And we are finally going to watch Kingdom, which has been requested, I don't know how many times, but it's been requested a lot. And I'm excited because this is our first video together since we've been married.
Yeah.
It feels like we've been married for a long time, but it's only been 2 months.
Yeah, it's been like 2 months.
The quarantine is
Feels
making...
like it's been a year though.
It does. The quarantine is making everything feel very long. So Kingdom. I know not too much about Kingdom other than it's a Netflix original. It's about zombies, but the twist is this is set in the late 1500s to like early 1600s, I think, which I think makes it really fun.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it. Zombie stuff like really freaks me out.
Yeah, it is
like,
scary.
I just feel like it'd be so scary. Watching it like just makes me, I don't know, paranoid about it or something.
Yeah, so that's what's gonna be interesting about this because it's a totally different time period.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if it won't feel as like real to us, that we won't have to be like paranoid about it.
Yeah, maybe it won't be as scary.
Right, but I do think it'll be interesting. But I'm excited to watch it. So we're gonna watch episode 1 today. Before we do that, we're gonna watch the trailer just so that we can get a little bit of an idea of what it's about.
Sounds good.
시신이 몇 구가 있을 것 같으냐? 이 안에 시신이 몇 구가 있건 몇 식구가 있건 그 누구도 내게 아무 말도 못하게 만드는 것, 그것이 권력이다.
Jeez.
강령전에서 몰골이 끔찍한 괴물을 보았소. 아바마마께서는 어디 계시오?
Is the king a zombie, I wonder?
I don't know.
여기 있는 사람들에게 아무래도 무슨 큰 일이 벌어진 것 같습니다.
죽은 사람들이 괴물이 돼서 살아났습니다. 이제 곧 깨어납니다.
상주가 뚫리면 이 나라 모든 곳에 역병이 퍼질 것이다. 막아야 한다.
Oh, Signal. That's a really good drama. Same writer.
우리를 방해하는 자들 모두 죽일 것이다. 그 불의와 싸워서 이기는 것만이 회의를 바로 세우시는 길입니다. 조합주의 반응이 크게 달했습니다. 도와주십시오.
Wow.
It looks really intense.
It does, and what I like about it, I think, my impression from the trailer is that it's not just a zombie story.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's like it's got some substance to it.
Yeah, because I feel like most zombie stuff is just the like visuals.
Right. It's a crazy shock.
Yeah, but there's not like that much meaning or that much depth behind it.
Yeah.
Because it's just so shocking to see and they want to just make it scary.
Right.
But this one has like a story behind it.
Well, I just think that's fun that there is a story and that they aren't just relying on the shock value of zombies. They're also focused on a storyline and building a story.
Yeah. What I was thinking is how good of an actor you have to be a zombie.
To be
playing a zombie.
I think the guy at the beginning, my feeling is that he's not a king, but he's a high-ranking official of the government. Because the king, I think, maybe contracted the zombie virus. So I think that guy at the beginning is kind of our evil guy. And he's a great actor.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a lot of stuff. But it does look good.
It does look good.
Let's go ahead and watch it and see what we think.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's weird. He's like growling. That's so creepy.
That was scary.
I know. What are you doing?
Torture. I've seen this in other movies.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is the prince, I believe, based on his clothes.
Wait, so who would have more power, him or the
동통장
queen?
밤을 꼬박 새
Apparently the
like-
queen.
판단력이
Oh my gosh. The king's on the loose and he's a zombie.
Even if you found him, what would you do?
They're definitely conspiring against him to kind of take over the kingdom. The queen's in on it somehow.
Yeah.
She's
She
clearly
has to
not.
be. Oh my gosh, They ate the boy. It just has like a finger or something. Wow.
You're right. You're right.
No, they're all gonna be zombies.
Yeah. They have no idea what they're eating. Oh my gosh.
Gosh, I would not want to be there.
Get out of there. Oh gosh, he doesn't know yet.
They turn into zombies right away.
Oh no! Oh gosh.
Oh, it's so gross how their bodies are.
They get like contorted.
Yeah. If I saw those dead bodies, I would definitely leave.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
She got zombied. Well, what'd you think if you'd never even heard of zombies before?
Blood. What happened to the doctor?
I know, he was just in that room.
Is that the end?
That's the end of episode 1.
What? That was like a really short.
Felt fast. It was just under an hour.
Oh really?
It went by fast.
Oh, that went by really fast.
Okay, we're back. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was really crazy.
And I can't believe how fast it went by. I definitely thought it was going to last
like
longer.
20 minutes.
I know. When all that stuff was happening at the end in Dongdae, where everybody's now turned to zombies, I'm like, wow, the Crown Prince is going to get there, and we're going to figure out what's going on. We're going to learn a little more. But it ends like that.
I know. I think it went by fast because I kept like waiting to find out more. Like,
right.
I'm like, okay, well, what's gonna happen now? It just went by so fast.
It's a great opening episode.
It definitely keeps you like wondering what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot that's happened already. Even though it felt like it went by fast, the king is a zombie. The Crown Prince is kind of being pushed out by the other powers. These kind of government councils, those guys had a lot of power. With the queen and kind of like this government council or whatever we want to call them being all against him, and the king is basically incapacitated, he has nobody on his side. And I thought he had been framed, but it turns out he kind of foresaw it and decided that he wanted to change things now in order to protect himself. And I think we'll learn more about that, more about the connections between the queen, this head councilman.
Yeah, that part's like a little bit confusing because, I mean, the queen obviously has something to do with it.
I'm excited to learn more about that.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we suspected when we watched the trailer, that this isn't entirely about zombies. It's obviously a huge critical part about it, but there's also a very good storyline that seems to be building.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm curious how everything is like connected to each other. Like that hospital place, I feel like that's going to be like a bigger part of the story.
Yeah, I think that physician is very important.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
And it's going to be interesting to see how the zombies start spreading now. Because now it kind of seems like they've been released. I think it's going to start to get crazier and crazier, and this episode kind of sets up the foundation of what's coming. It's
crazy because I'm like more interested in seeing what happens with like the prince, the super evil head like government person, and his like crazy son. Yeah. And like the queen's pregnant. I'm curious if it's gonna be a boy or girl. The prince is not gonna die so soon because I feel like he's a really important part of the story. There's literally this army after him now. Right. So what's gonna happen to him?
And I feel like the zombies just make it so much more fun because we have no idea kind of what role the zombies are gonna play. It's just this crazy wild card inside of an already interesting story. And I think so far, at least, that's why it seems compelling. That's why this is more than just like a zombie TV show.
I feel like it's almost just like a regular drama, and they just like threw in
and zombies are in it, so it's even crazier. They've done it really well, and I love the idea of setting this in older times. I think it makes it so much more fun.
But why do you think it's more fun?
It's just different. Every other zombie thing we've ever seen is always modern day. But imagine back in the day where there's no idea of zombies. You just have less resources to defend yourself. It's just a new spin, I think. Watching a drama in this time period is really interesting. But then it's got this whole new element to it with zombies, which I think is fun.
I think that's true. How would people back then
like what would you do?
Kind of seeing how people now would handle it.
Right.
It's like a different different
setting.
take. Yeah, a different take on it.
So I think it's very creative, and I think it's a fun idea.
Obviously, this like power struggle is
yes.
more like volatile with
it's
rulers.
Gonna be I think it's a whole new dynamic and just a different take. And I'm excited to see what direction this goes. I think there's 5 episodes in season 1. Obviously, we're gonna keep making more videos on this.
Yeah.
I think it would be a little much if we're recording reactions for every episode. We could do a recap on season 1. We could do one right before season 1 ends, like the episode before. We can do another check-in.
Oh yeah, I think so.
So maybe that's what we'll try, but I'm excited to watch more episodes. For whatever we upload next, we'll be sure to upload like our full reaction to all the episodes. Okay, so we will keep watching this. I'm excited about it. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Thanks, bye.